we will begin in the hockey this evening by looking at Rossborough Mixed Division 3, because there is a chance, slim one, that Vikings D could win the title tomorrow. They play Ramsey Rookies, and Vikings D going very, very well indeed. Won all 6 matches they've played this season and only conceded 2 goals in the process. Sam Spooner.
Yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one, really, because it kind of relies on their own Vikings Colts team losing to Valkyries D. And it also relies on Castown Southerners losing to Backers D. Both of those are unlikely, but not impossible. But one thing Vikings D have got in their favour is that they're playing Rookies, the only other side that can catch them in the league. So if Vikings D win, that's a massive step forward for them in terms of their title ambitions. And the Colts playing Valkyries D. I think it'll be a tough game for the Colts, but Vikings Colts have already proven this year that they can punch well above their weight. They're very capable, and those guys in those teams are going to be looking to travel through to the C team and the B team in the coming seasons.
It's not just at the back where Vikings D have been very good, it's also at the other end of the field as well. 51 goals scored, that's 30 more than any other team in the league, so it doesn't take a genius to work out why they're doing so well this year.
Yeah, goals have been easy to come by for them this year. Lion's share of them have come from Ashley Osborne and Andrew Harding, both players that are, in the twilight of their career, should we say, but still very, very well capable players. The form of Vikings D has been very, very good this season. Teams have tried, but Vikings D seem to be able to get big results every week, and I can't see that stopping anytime soon.
Some big players in that Vikings D side. They could win the league tomorrow. You think even if they don't win it tomorrow, they still stand a very good chance of lifting that trophy come the end of the season. Turning our attentions, though, to the Rossborough Mixed Premier League. And one of the key games of the day, you would say, also involves Vikings in the top flight. Vikings A against Valkyries A. I say that because Valkyries A, they can pack a punch. They're a force to be reckoned with when they're on their A game. They play a Vikings A side who currently trail Bacchus A by 3 points in that title race. It's already an uphill struggle for Vikings. They have to get a win tomorrow, surely, otherwise it's curtains for their title chase this season.
Yeah, I mean, up until the Vikings A Bacchus A game, you'd have said Vikings A are well out of it. They haven't got a chance. There's going to be more surprises against Vikings A this season. But they played very well in that Bacchus A game, and they followed that up with a very good 5-0 win against Ramsey A. So I think Vikings A still go into this game as favourites, but if you look at the last result, it was 1-0 to Vikings. By the skin of their teeth, they come away with that victory. And Valkyries ran them all the way throughout the whole game. And it's been a sort of a tale of their season so far, is that Valkyries have just held a team up until the final 15-20 minutes, and then it just kind of concentration slips. The opposition sort of ups it a gear and sort of really goes for it. And I think if Valkyries can hold that concentration for the last 10-15 minutes of the game, they stand a real chance of causing an upset against Vikings A here. If Valkyries A can get a win against Vikings A, and Vikings B can get a win against Ramsey A, the Vikings A are in danger of actually sitting in third place behind their B team. So Vikings A are going to be going out all guns blazing this weekend. So it could be, although there could be an upset on the cards, you've got to say the Vikings A are nailed on favourites for that, and it's going to be a real juicy fixture.
Well, if ifs and buts were chips and putts, as my old man would say, Rossborough Mixed Premier League also sees Castletown Celts against Bacchus A. That's bottom against the top team. And Celts with only 1 win all season, but that did come against Vikings A, so Bacchus A can't let their guard down for 1 second, can they?
They can't let the guard down for 1 second, but yeah, I can't see any way that Celts are going to win that game, unfortunately. It's just the fact that Celts haven't got the personnel in their squad that they possibly have done in previous seasons. But saying that, when you see them beating Vikings A, they've got the determination and the desire to win a game like that. And if all those stars align, then yes, they could beat Bacchus A, but that's going to take a lot of stars to align at the same time.